Welcome to Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up for the week of April 28th to May 4th. The Selectmen on Wednesday approved of a memorandum of agreement with the firefighters union that will increase the stipend that they get for being emergency medical technicians, so what they make falls in line with other fire departments. Fire Chief Jameson Barros said what Somerset firefighters make used to be near the top of area fire departments, but now is near the bottom. The new agreement makes the pay competitive. Barrows said two candidates who had applied for a recent job opening did not accept the job when it was offered to them because they said they could make more money working elsewhere. He said two firefighters have also decided to leave the department recently for jobs where they can make more money. With some firefighters who may be retiring in the near future, Chief Barrows said the department needs to be competitive with its pay. The Selectmen on Wednesday voted to give developer Alex Stylos a certificate of recognition for donating playground equipment and a gazebo to the town. The playground equipment and gazebo were on the former Wilbur School property that Stylos purchased to make into apartments. The playground equipment has been moved to O'Neill Field so children in the Brayton Point area of town can use it. The equipment is relatively new because the parent-teacher organization at Wilbur School donated it to the school not that long before the school closed. The gazebo has been moved to Somerset Village Waterfront Park. The Economic Development Committee asked the Selectmen to recognize Stylos for the donations. For the first time in about 10 years, the town meeting voters will be voting on what will be a balanced budget at the annual town meeting on May 16th. Interim Town Administrator Michael Gallagher said the budget will be funded through taxation, undesignated surplus, and a small amount of new growth. In recent years, the town has not voted a balanced budget at the annual town meeting and has held a special town meeting in the fall to allocate millions of dollars from the town's undesignated surplus to supplement the budget. Gallagher has said he would like to see the town get away from that practice because the amount of money that is in the undesignated surplus account every year is not guaranteed. That revenue is made up of money left over from prior year's budgets, unanticipated revenue such as receiving more money from excise tax than was expected, and one-time revenues. Selectman Chair Lorne Lawless wanted to use undesignated surplus for work on town buildings rather than funding the town's operating budget with it. The town is no longer going to receive the $3.5 million in regional greenhouse gas initiative funds that it received for several years that made up a big part of that undesignated surplus. The budget proposal for fiscal year 2023 would be a 3.5% increase over the current fiscal year. Selectman Jacob Vaught is encouraging everyone who is a registered town meeting voter in town to go to the annual town meeting on May 16th when the town's budget and other issues will be voted on. He said tens of millions of dollars will be voted on at the meeting. He said the selectmen just make the proposals. It's up to the voters what they approve. Vaught said people in town should come to the town meeting to see what the selectmen want to accomplish. There has been low attendance at town meetings in recent years. Selectman Chair Alan Smith said the town sent out a mailer to remind voters about the town meeting last year, but does not think that made a significant difference in the turnout. He said people come to town meetings when there are big articles to vote on, while they should be concerned with all of the articles on the warrant. The Selectmen on Wednesday appointed 10 individuals to the new Veterans Advisory Board to assist the Veteran Service Officer with a number of functions, including outreach to veterans. They include Bruce Aldrich, Lisa Ahazy, George Andes, David Aubrey, Stephen Souza, Edward Faria, Tom Santos, Charles Diogenes, Glenn Dupe, and Gary Pavo. The Selectmen have decided to have the town join the Southeastern Regional Service Group to purchase certain materials like asphalt and chemicals for the water and sewer departments at prices based on large bulk purchases that are made by a lot of cities and towns in the area. Interim Town Administrator Michael Gallagher said he has been told the work that is done to purchase the materials alone makes up for the $4,100 membership fee per year that has to be paid to join the group. Selectman Alan Smith has been asking for the town to look into bulk purchasing since he was elected to the board last year in order to save money. In sports, the Somerset Berkeley Regional High School baseball team beat Case 7-4 on Tuesday. For the Blue Raiders, pitcher Ben Oliveira no-hit the Cardinals for the first 5 innings of the game as SBRHS built up a 7-0 cushion. Drew Crook hit a 3-run homer, and Cole Taylor drove in 2 runs for the Blue Raiders in the win. The Somerset Berkeley Regional High School softball team beat Durfee 12-0 on Tuesday. For Somerset Berkeley, Lainey Martin pitched. She shut out the Hilltoppers, striking out 11 batters, giving up 3 hits and walking 1. Martin also helped herself out at the plate, going 3 for 5 with a triple and 3 runs batted in. Mary Jo Ladotti was 2 for 5 with a double and 3 RBI. Mackenzie Jacob was 2 for 4 at the plate with 1 RBI. Jordan Terrio was 2 for 3 with a walk. James Mullins, who was a longtime Somerset resident before passing away last month, donated his prized possession, a piano, to Somerset Berkeley Regional High School. The piano was recently moved to the band room of the school where it will be used for rehearsals. A plaque in memory of Mullins will be put on the piano. Mullins loved playing the piano, and after he retired, he would play at local nursing homes to entertain residents of those places. Thank you for watching Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up. We will see you next week with news from around Somerset.